So, day 3, not going too well so far. I may have locked myself out. I locked myself out trying to get my post. See, my post inside, I thought, you know what? Technically still part of the isolation. Keeping it, you know, in check with everything. But I can't help but think getting locked out is quite frankly the worst thing to do in a self-isolation situation. What would I do if I was locked outside? It's chaos out there. I've had to phone for a maintenance man to come and open the door. Which I think's fine. I decided I'm gonna stay a couple of feet away from him, get him to prop the door open, tackle it conventionally. But you know, life goes on. I'm thinking a lot about what I was saying on Monday about Matt Damon. We wouldn't have got quite a lot of films, but I was also thinking, would they have taken away his Oscar for Good Will Hunting? Because it was a miracle he even got that anyway, because it was good, but it wasn't that good. Right, just got let back in, bonus. Bit of a stressful situation, that one. I just want to see the post. Just want to see what's going on, really. But I was trying to keep it down, because I didn't want anyone to come out and look what I was doing. Because I'm trying to social distance from people. And I was avoiding the maintenance man at all costs. I was like, can you just let me in, prop the door open, and we'll leave it at that, please, sir. He wasn't best pleased with that scenario. He just wanted me to come in, really, but he asked me if I'd got any symptoms of it. He was asking me why I was self-isolating. And I said to him, no. Anyway, we've been in contact with anyone. And I said, not really. So there was that kid on the bus, told him the bus story. And he started telling me about his uncle, who's supposedly got it. And he was telling me all this stuff, and he was like, he can't go to the shops anymore, he's got no food, and even when people are trying to bring him food, he can't get it. And I'm like, this is sounding more and more like there's an apocalypse going on than I thought. And he was telling me all these things. And specifically, he was telling me about the fact he thinks it's all a big conspiracy theory, and that the government developed this to get over overpopulation and cut some people out of the equation. And I thought, but didn't you just say your uncle's got it? And he went, yeah, but I think he's part of it too. How many people are involved in this big conspiracy theory? How many people are in, there's hundreds of thousands of people. He goes, yeah, but do you know anyone that's got it? Do you really know anyone that's got it? And I go, no. I goes, but you do. This completely negates everything you're saying. And he said, well, you can't rule anyone out in this scenario. And so what? It's just you, me, and a couple of other people are just the only ones not involved in this government conspiracy theory. And eventually, he just says, I've got other apartments to see, I'm going to have to go. Do you ever wonder what Sims are actually saying? So today, I was trying to think of a schedule, something that I could do to keep me in check. Keep me, things flowing normally, make sure things don't go out of hand, make sure that I'm not going fully insane on day 3, and I thought, what can I do that? Because my day normally is pretty much get up, go to work, come home, do nothing, go to bed, get up, go to work, and it's an endless cycle of hell, really. But I needed something to fill the schedule, because there's, at the moment there's only 4 things in the day, and at the moment I can still get up, I can still do nothing, and I can still go to bed, but I'm still missing the chunk of work. And today's been a bit of a nightmare. I've been watching a lot of things, looking out of the window of my high-rise apartment in New York, and I thought, what can I do? So I started writing this film, right? And I figured tomorrow I could see if I could make the film in the flat. I'm not sure really how I'm going to go about this, because I've not got any other characters, I've not got any actual space or sets for the film that I've written, which I didn't really think through, I suppose, when I wrote it. And there is also multiple characters in this. So I really am not sure how it's going to work. So I think I might just do that tomorrow, really. Yeah. That'll have to do. I will see you tomorrow when you'll see the live debut of my quarantine film, which I am tentatively titling. And I thought of this on the spot, pretty much. Inside. And I've got a whole title card for it everywhere, where the word inside is in the word inside. It's going to be very meta. But it is weird, though, considering I have made a film. I've written a film called Inside, where I can only be inside. It is a film that is predominantly set outside. So I'm not too sure on how I'm going to tackle that one.